My name is Priscilla Agyeman and I am a holistic mental health educator. I started Saddie Baddies because I want mental health to be a household topic. I want people to talk about mental health the same way they would discuss their first date with friends or while getting your nails done or while getting a haircut. I want to make mental health palatable. Especially in the Black community, we have stigmatized mental health so much that it's hard to even talk about, and that prevents people from getting access and other types of resources that could actually benefit them. Actually, over 20% of Black Americans have a diagnosable mental health disorder. So that's 1 in 5 people, that's one of your friends, that's one of your family members. And Black people are less likely to seek access to care than any other races. And unfortunately, when you think about the socioeconomic factors that affect that, it's unbelievable. It's prevalent. Being below the poverty line, racial disparities, health disparities, that all ties into why we're so disproportionately affected by mental health. Saddie Baddies brings awareness to topics that a lot of us struggle with. If you don't know what seasonal depression is and you're actually going through it, it's much different when you can actually put a name to it. If you don't know what PTSD is, but you have all the symptoms, next time you go to your doctor, you can actually express the things you're feeling in a way that makes sense. That's something that I think most people have experienced, but they don't know what to call it. A lot of people don't understand what imposter syndrome is, and even though it's not a mental health disorder, it is a psychological phenomenon where you feel like you're a fraud for being in spaces that you're unfamiliar with. So a lot of Asian Americans can relate to it, a lot of Black people can relate to it, a lot of minorities in general. When we show up in spaces that we're not welcome and we're actually there, it feels like we don't belong there. So Saddie Baddies holds space for those types of conversations, and as a community, we're creating a space where people feel like they can express themselves. What's motivated me to start Saddie Baddies has been having family members and loved ones that have had their own struggles with mental health, and wanting to help them, wanting to discuss what they were going through and maybe not having the right language or the understanding to how to do that. It's frustrating, and it's something that now I'm grateful that I've been able to do, and I've been able to learn and also teach others how to talk about mental health with their loved ones. From my own personal experience dealing with mental health, I've had a non-linear journey with my own mental health. I have experienced anxiety attacks, and not understanding what is going on with you while you're having an anxiety attack makes it even scarier. So now that we're in this movement of wellness, which is great, you know, self-care is trendy, it's cool, it's fun. However, what is missing from the wellness movement is actually educating people as to what type of conditions they're dealing with. So Saddie Baddies fills that void. I would say that anybody that's dealing with a mental health issue or mental health disorder is to be patient with yourself and be compassionate with yourself. Understand that this process is never linear, and even though it might be frustrating to have a chronic illness, it doesn't stop you from being a human being. And that same gentleness and compassion that you would have for other people, have it for yourself as well. Where do I see Saddie Baddies in the future? I see Saddie Baddies a space that continues to heal people. And if you know someone that's going through a mental health issue or problem, or you just notice that one of your friends is off, talk to them. See how they're feeling, and figure out ways that you can help them. You don't have to be their therapist, but you can point them in the right direction. I hope that Saddie Baddies will continue to impact people, and I hope it continues to make the conversation about mental health sound appealing, fun, exciting, educational.
To quit chasing and look for something better, but the smile that she shows makes me a go-getter. I haven't gone as far as asking if I could get with her. I just play love, but yeah.